Hello! I am going to start this vlog out right here on Friday night. I just worked on my unhaul and haul piles. Hopefully I will film those videos tomorrow and then I'll have them up for you super soon. You might be seeing them before this video, I don't know. My vlogs usually go up like the week after on my channel. So like this, will go up the week after like it happens. So I don't know. Ooh, that fly just attacked my face. Y'all saw that, right? But I am just chilling on a Friday night, drinking my 6th cup of water because 1 gallon a day goals. This fly has a fucking death wish. Like, for real. It's like, hey, let me fly up your nose. Like, no. It doesn't sound like a good place to be, fly. Anyway, tonight I am trying to finish Thunderhead. I don't know if I can do it. What do you think? We will see. Because it's like halfway done. Not quite halfway done. But I'm going to work on that. And as soon as I finish Thunderhead, I am going to start reading Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I know it has mixed reviews, y'all. But I'm going in hopeful. I'm actually reading this in a like book club read along. And I'm super excited because it's just fun to do like read alongs with other people. And it's just, I love the Hunger Games. I haven't reread them since I read them like as a child myself. Yeah, I was in high school, but still a child. So yeah, I'm going in hopeful, but not with as high of expectations as I guess I would have had everyone had super positive reviews. The fly's back. It's on my hand. It's my friend now, and his name is Fred. And as long as Fred stays out of my face, we're fine. We'll be cool. But yeah, so that's my kind of goal for the weekend. I'm going to read some of Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes, and then I'm going to try to finish Thunderhead. But I'm only going to read 100 pages of this, because that's our, like, chapter cutoff. Do you see Fred? Fred is up in my glasses now. Go away, Fred. I'm trying to film. Fred's an asshole. I don't know if I want to be friends with him or not. It's like the only fly on my porch. And it's because my kids leave the fucking door open to the outside world. And it just rained. So, there's that. But yeah. Weekend goals. Let's see. I'm probably going to also read some other stuff too, but we'll see. I don't know. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. Yay! That means I'm not like working today. I stayed up till 1 a.m. finishing Thunderhead. But y'all, I did it. I finished Thunderhead. And it was so good. So good. I kind of want to buy the toll now. Because I don't own that one. Maybe soon. Because I want to finish it. I need to know what happens after. After that ending, y'all. Ooh, my stove's still on. I'm making my son breakfast, me some coffee. Y'all have to see this to believe this. Okay, do you see how massive this is? This is my son, my 3-year-old son's breakfast. And he will eat every last bit of it. Like, he's 3. And I swear to God, he has tapeworm. Because y'all have seen how little he is. I wish I had that problem. Just all the eating. But no. No. I have gotta work at it. But yeah, we're doing that. I'm making coffee. But I wanted to show you these that I got from this company called Coffee Beanery. And I'm trying it right now. And they are like ice cream flavored coffee. Like this one's Rocky Road. And they're little, but it's a lot of coffee in there. Butter pecan, and we got banana split. There's a mint chocolate chip, but that's the one that's in my coffee pot right now. So I'm gonna try that out and see what I think, because like it smells really good. I'm sure it tastes delicious because it smells so good. I'm gonna drink my coffee. Oh, and do you see my massive water bottle back there? It is a whole ass gallon. I got it off Amazon. Because I've been trying to drink a gallon of water a day because I don't drink enough water in my life. And yeah. Here, I can barely pick it up when it's full. But it's got the time markers, which are not accurate for me right now because like I wasn't even awake at 7 a.m. to drink water. But there is flavor stuff in it. This stuff. Because don't judge. It helps me drink more water. But yeah, I'm gonna drink my coffee, get my makeup on, and get to filming because I have a lot I want to do today. And most of it involves me filming or writing. So that's exciting. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get ready. But yes, Thunderhead. So good. So happy I stayed up late and finished it last night. Hello. It's Saturday afternoon. I got some filming done. My hair is starting to like really frizz up because it's rainy out. So that's glorious. But we are gonna go meet my husband and go to dinner because our restaurants are open now. I think they're open to 50% capacity. So we're gonna go get food. And we don't have Willow. Like, we have Luca, but it'll be fun. He wants to go trick or treat so bad. And I'm like, it is barely June. It is not Halloween yet. He's all day. He just wants to go trick or treat. What do you want to do?
Because I want to go trick or treat.
He wants to go trick or treat. Hello. So we're home. We went out to eat. My kid's asleep. I got to talk to Willow. She's having a good time with the grandparents, and she'll be back next Wednesday or Thursday, I think. The 5th, I think, is when Mom's bringing her home. But yeah, so we ended up trying like 3 different restaurants. So we wanted steak. My husband wanted steak. So it was his turn to pick. Like my turn to pick, we always go to like the little local Mexican restaurant. His turn to pick, we always go get steak. Usually. That's just how it happens. Well, we tried to go to Longhorn, and literally there was no parking in the entire like parking lot. And like you could see it wrapped around the building, like waiting. And I'm like, yeah, no. I'm not down for that kind of wait tonight. I know it's a Saturday night, but I'm just not down to wait that long with a 3-year-old. So we were going to go, and we drove through town, and we were going to go to like Texas Roadhouse because like they just built one like earlier this year or around Christmas time. And yeah, they had a, sorry. They had a 70-minute wait, y'all. I was like, yeah, no. And they were making you wait in your car. Which, whatever, it's not a big deal, but like we were talking to this one guy, and normally, I mean, I get that it's not normal circumstances, but like normally you can like go up to the bar and get a drink, not like sit at the bar, but like buy a drink from the bartender and then like stand outside in front of the restaurant, not like outside, but like outside in front of the restaurant and drink it. But they were like, no, you can't even walk to the bar. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, glad we didn't stop. We just kept driving. We ended up at Outback because he really wanted to stay. We were finding somewhere for him to fucking stay. So we ended up at Outback. I had put us on the like digital wait list. I logged in through the app and put my name in, and we get there. And it didn't look like a big long wait. There was plenty of parking. We get in. Again with the yawning. We get in, and the manager guy that was standing at the host stand was like, yeah, I'm sorry. He's like, I guess it didn't update correctly, but we're not accepting the digital ones right now. We're not honoring those waitlist placements. I was like, cool, how long's the wait? He's like 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, fine. So we sit down and wait in the like the little front lobby area because there's really like no. There was one person on the other side, and then we were on one side, and then there was someone on like the other side. And I mean, it didn't even take the full 30 minutes for us to get sat, which was really nice. But it was a limited menu. Like the food was really good. Limited menu. They didn't have everything I really wanted. Their blue cheese wedge salad, like that is all I want when I go to Outback, and they of course didn't have it. But I guess they're re-expanding their menu on the first, is what our server said, and of course today's like the 30th. So yeah, they're expanding it on the first, and they'll have the wedge back. But she told me they had like the balsamic glaze that they put on the wedge, so she brought me that with my regular salad with blue cheese dressing, and it hit the spot. Like, she got a fat tip because I used to be a server, and I know it's so hard for different servers right now. So I'm like, every time I go out, I'm like leaving insanely large tips because I know that's how they live. But it was nice to get out of the house. I got a few videos filmed. I need to do some more filming and editing. I'm probably gonna like make y'all fall asleep. I need to do more filming and editing tomorrow, but tonight I am going to lay in bed and start reading Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Wish me luck. I'm only gonna read 100 pages this week. That's the goal, because I'm doing it for a book club. So yes, I will update you. All right, so last night I got home from eating and put my son to bed. Husband went back to work, and I started to read The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I was excited. I'm gonna read a little bit before I go to bed, and then, you know, next thing I know, it's 11:30, and someone is banging at my motherfucking door. Like, I'm scared. Like, why no one I know be just banging at my door at 11 o'clock? My husband came home from the shop, made it super quick, and seriously, every single one of my neighbors was standing outside because there was this guy that nobody knows, and he was banging on everybody's doors, asking for help, but he wouldn't say help for what. Coming to find out, he had taken some bad drugs, is all we really gathered from the situation. That's what somebody had ended up telling us, that he took some bad drugs. He was basically having a bad trip, and he was very emotional. He was freaking out. He was crying. He kept asking people not to hurt him, but we're the one that's scared of you. You're like running around knocking on all of our doors in the middle of the night. And finally, I think it was like his sister or his cousin came and like got him, like picked him up. So, that was like an eventful night. But the worst part was the next morning, which is this morning, my husband went and talked to one of our neighbors on his way to work, and apparently our neighbor called the cops twice because this guy was banging on everybody's doors and scaring everybody, and no one showed up. None. No one. 2 phone calls to the police, and no one showed up to a call about some guy banging on doors in a neighborhood in the middle of the night. So that made me feel real comfortable and confident, and God, it was just a crazy night. But then I did go back in and read some more of Songbirds and Snakes, but like I couldn't focus. I only read like 2 chapters, so I'm like 30 pages in, so I don't have a clear like thought process on it right now. I'm probably gonna read more of it tonight, but yeah, that was my excitement for the night. But I'm going to try to read more of Ballads and Songbirds and Snakes tonight and not, get rudely interrupted by people that take bad drugs and knock on my door. Also, I filmed my book haul and my book unhaul today, and I'm so excited. I have a bag to send to my niece, and then a bag to go to Goodwill, and then I've got all my shelves set up, and I will do a bookshelf tour if you want it. All right, hey guys, so it's Monday, and I am finished with work. So I'm going to do some reading while my son is playing. But I wanted to update you. I made it 100 pages through the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and so far I'm actually really enjoying myself. I know there is like a ton of mixed reviews on this. Like some people really love it. A lot of people have hated it. So far, I'm in the really enjoying it camp. Like, I like seeing young Snow, even if I cannot pronounce his first name. Like, it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen in my head. It's not going to happen in my mouth. He's Koryo. That is, I guess, what Tigress calls him. So that is all. I cannot. I thought his name was Cornelius for like the longest time. And it's not. And my world is crushed. But I really am enjoying seeing like the early version of the Hunger Games, because this takes place during the 10th Hunger Games, and it is not what we see when we meet like Katniss all these years later. So I'm enjoying it. I don't care. Maybe it's the nostalgia. I am liking it. And the thing is like, while it made, so far at least, Snow somewhat sympathetic, and like you can kind of understand kind of why he is the way he is later on, like it doesn't cast him in a super like favorable light from jump. Like it shows him as this like poor kid, you know, whose parents died, and he was a super rich capital kid, and then, you know, because of the war he lost everything. But it still doesn't show him as a good human. Like slightly sympathetic, but not a good person. Like, he's not empathetic, if that makes sense. There is one character in here whose name I also can't pronounce, and he is a District 2 boy that had come to live in the capital, and like he's a mentor too to an actual District 2 boy, and he is like amazing. I can't wait to see what happens with him. He is one of my favorite characters. I really like Lucy Gray. I'm enjoying her. And yeah, so far, so good. And now, since I'm 100 pages into this, I'm going to give it a break for now, because I'm doing it with like a book club, and we're doing it in weeks. But now, another book club read is Kings of the Wild, so I'm going to get to my like pages or whatever for that book club before picking up something else. I'm gonna have so many books going at one time this month. Like, I don't know who the fuck I am and what is going on in my life, but this is what's happening. I haven't started this yet, but I'm super excited, and apparently there's a playlist. I did not know that there's a whole ass playlist that somebody made for this book. I'm gonna check it out because somebody sent it to me in our Discord. They sent it and it looks so good. So I'm excited. I'm excited to read this. I will update you. All right. It is the end of the week, and I have been absolutely terrible at updating this week. I actually worked, like I'm still working from home, but I worked extra because my daughter wasn't here. It was just my son. So I just worked a shit ton. I had a bunch to do because it was like the beginning of the month. But I'm going back Monday to my like actual office. So I'm pretty excited about that, to see everybody. But like my routine has been the same for like a couple months now, and I'm like used to it. So like getting up and like putting on makeup and real pants every morning, it's probably gonna suck at first, but I'm excited to go back and see everybody. But that also means, I don't know, am I gonna have more time for reading or less time for reading? Like, I don't know. We will see what ends up happening. But I did finish one book this week, and that is Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I got some feelings about this, and there's so many people either loved this or hated this. There's a lot of negative reviews about this, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm actually not in the, like, I guess the camp of most people, but I loved it. Granted, I loved the original trilogy, and seeing the tie-ins was so fun. I really liked how she did Snow because I wanted to see his like descent into madness, and you kind of did. I was really worried that he would be too sympathetic. Like it would be, oh, he started out as this good person and then something happened that made him evil. And that is not what happens. He is just a shitbag human who's a narcissist throughout the whole thing and just continually gets to be worse of a shitbag narcissist human being. So I liked that. Like, there were moments where you felt sympathy for him, but all in all, like, he's still Snow. And we know what he becomes, and it's kind of cool to see, well, like, at one point he maybe could have gone either way, but, like, his internal monologue has always been selfish, and it's always been just narcissistic, and it's all about power. And he doesn't like anybody or anything that will remove power from him. This whole thing, it's like framed as like he falls in love with the girl, and it's like their love story. And I like how that played out because to me, he didn't really love her. He loved the idea of her when he could control her, when he was the one in power. And then when he didn't have that power anymore, it frightened him. Like when she had power over him, or what seemed to have been, she had this like form of power over him, like he wasn't here for it. And so he's like, I will never love anyone. But like, did he really love her? No. He gaslit her. He controlled the situation, and it was just so good. It was just so good. Like, I've seen the complaints about it, and a lot of them I disagree with. I do want to see, I'd like to see another book. I would like to see what happens. After this, there were definitely, like, it's a 4-star. It wasn't perfect to me. Like, I wish we would have gotten more than just Snow's POV. I would have really have loved Lucy Graybard's POV. That I think just would have been so good, because there are like moments that I feel like I missed out on because I didn't get her side of this story. And I think this should have been multiple POV. It should have been Snow and Lucy Gray. But I think that this explained a lot of Snow's characterization so well. I loved it. I don't care. I loved it. If you love the Hunger Games, read this because I loved it. I haven't finished yet, but I'm currently reading Kings of the Wild, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm not quite halfway done. I didn't start tabbing it until last night, so like you'll see there's like no tabs on the first part of the book because I'm like, I'm not going back and re-tabbing. But I started tabbing literally everything that like made me literally laugh out loud, like make noise laughing in my bed. There's quite a few tabs. So it's so fun. I'm not quite halfway done yet. Where am I at? I'm right here. About a quarter of the way done. And it's so much fun. I'm reading this for a book club with Jessie May. I'll leave her channel if you want to join in on this. This is going to be late, but she's going to be doing it every month. This is the Shelf Space book club pick that we are doing, and I'm super glad because I really wouldn't have picked this up on my own. I'd seen it and I'd heard good things about it, and I kept saying, oh, one day. So I probably wouldn't have picked it up on my own, but I'm so glad I did. I love the time and music that this is based around too. My kid is like running like right behind the camera frame. I love the music that this is based around. Like that 70s rock music, that classic rock, like I adore that music. And there's like a playlist that goes along with this that is so much fun. Like I love Led Zeppelin and the Stones, and I love it. So this is super fun. There's so many funny moments, but it's also like just well written and funny and fun, and I love this, and I can't wait to keep reading on. So this is going to be the one that I'm reading this week too, and I'm probably going to pick up another book, but I'm not sure what. But I'm probably going to cut it off here. This will be the end. I don't know what my vlogs will look like now because, you know, if you can hear my kids. I'm going back to work, and we're just going to see how everything goes and see what my reading life turns into. Okay?